California loves to sacrifice their quality of life in order to spoil dogs. For more on this, check out my videos about San Diego and the E. coli outbreaks. But something else is going on. They have a record number of people hospitalized because of dog bites. So we better have a look.
More people are getting bitten by dogs here in the state of California, leading to record numbers of ER visits, also serious injuries and even deaths. So, what's behind this trend and why? KCAL News reporter Nick.
What's behind the trend? Interesting. I wonder if it could be dogs. I wonder if the solution is right in front of our face. If you guys see the Easter egg that I put in this video, go ahead and comment what the Easter egg says. It's at the top center of your screen. But let's continue.
Nicole Comstock has details from the study.
Well, some wonder whose behavior is really leading to all these dog bites. Is it just the dogs, or are people playing a role in this too? Up. Fall. Good boy. It was just today that
Now I mentioned this before. Every time we have a dog attack, what do they use the reporting to do? To promote dog culture. An infant is killed by a pit bull. They got 3 local people lined up to talk about their pit bull never killed anybody. So this is the sickness of dog propaganda. They use the death of little children and other humans to promote dogs even more. They use the terrible nastiness that dogs do on us to get our attention, and then they do the bait and switch. Oh, also, guess what? Dogs are precious pupperies. Puppadillius, man's best friend. They trick you.
a customer came into Pedley Vet Tack and Feed Supply in Harupa Valley and startled the store mascot, a 100-pound European Doberman.
The customer got down on him and put his head next to his head and tried to shake him around and be friendly with him.
But Silver here wasn't sure he was playing, and he gave the customer a little warning.
Nothing major happened, didn't droop.
He gave the customer a warning. The customer made the proactive decision to spend hard earned money on the products that this dog nutter offers. Why does that person have to also spoil your dog? The customer's coming in there with his cash, his credit card, his resources to give you, to repay you for marketing all this stuff. But you're expecting this guy to spoil your dog in some kind of specific way?
Blood or nothing to that effect.
But it's become increasingly...
Oh, he didn't draw blood, so he's okay. Well, wait a minute. If someone does something to a dog and they don't draw blood, they will get ready to demonize that person. Like if what the hell? They're going to say, "Oh, well, the dog didn't draw blood, so it's all good." But yet they're criticizing the person for getting down and supposedly being friendly with the dog. Well, the person didn't draw blood on the dog, so why are you even putting this on the news? This is the disparity and the lack of equality with dog culture. If a dog does something to a human, they will say, "Oh, well, he didn't draw blood, so it's okay." Oh, so the person didn't bleed and die. Blood, that's the life of you. That's your oxygen, that's your nutrients to your organs, that's your nutrients to your brain. And you're going to say that a dog has to spill your blood in order for you to criticize a dog? Yet if a person touches a dog or approaches a dog in the wrong way, you'll throw a fit? Wow.
Common for dog bites to lead to ER visits across the Golden State. According to a new study from the State Department of Healthcare Access and Information, in 2022, there were 48,596 ER visits for dog bites in California. That's a 12% increase from 2021, marking an all-time record. And while dog bite deaths
All-time record. Wow.
are rare, the study found 96 dog bite related deaths across the country in 2022. And one of the theories
So all these deaths, but they have to throw in that word rare. And you'll notice this if you talk to a dog culture person who is brainwashed by this culture. If you talk to them about a death or an infant being mauled, that's one of the first things they will say. Oh, but it's rare. Oh, but it's rare. So what if it's rare? That doesn't, if I walked out right now and chopped the head off of someone, that would be very rare. But that doesn't make it okay. It's like they always have to throw in this, well, it was rare. The only reason they're doing that is to make you think it's okay.
Theories is that people adopted record numbers of dogs during the pandemic, but didn't properly socialize them during lockdowns.
I think people
And again, they're still blaming COVID 19. They're blaming people not properly socializing their dogs. If dogs are so smart and know us so well, why do they need to be socialized? Why do you have to train, socialize, leash, collar, cage, control this creature that needs all of these special devices and special training to prevent it from killing other humans? That makes no sense at all.
based some of their decisions on the breeds they either purchased or adopted based on TV shows and popularity of breeds and didn't necessarily do the homework or research to make sure it was a good fit for their family and their lifestyle.
Um, well, yeah, that's true. The whole thing is, though, you shouldn't get a dog in the first place. These people are talking about, well, you should have chose this breed or that breed or maybe this breed, so it's your fault. It's your fault for not choosing the right breed. But then people will blame a pit bull breed for attacking more than a hunting dog breed. And then these same experts will come up here and say, well, you can't blame the breed. Well, wait a minute. You were happy to blame the humans for picking the wrong breed, but then when we blame attacks on the breed, you say we can't do that. This cognitive dissonance, this selfish narcissism inside of dog culture, it once you step back and look at it, it's obvious.
Leslie Hunikins is a lieutenant of field services with Riverside County Animal Services, where you can see the dogs at their Harupa Valley shelter look rather laid back. That's because they're tucked away for bed and sitting pretty on heated floors. She suggests
Heated floors. These dogs get heated floors while homeless veterans have to beg for food and wait 3 months just to get an appointment. Wow. And then she calls these dogs laid back. Dogs are not laid back. What the hell? They're jumping up at the camera. Oh, that's a laid back dog. Okay, wow.
pet parents noticing it.
Look at how laid back he is. He's so laid back. You know, he's getting ready to chomp the camera down his throat and have to go to the veterinarian to get the camera removed. But that's what they call laid back. Okay. Okay.
Any behavioral issues, seek out
There he is, laid back. Oh my gosh.
professional training.
To help socialize their dogs and train the owners how to deal with behavior issues.
Ramirez says it's
Train the owners how to deal with behavior issues. Yet, if a owner does anything other than give the dog milk bones and raw meat and pork cutlets, they will throw a fit. Many owners discipline their dogs, and people catch it on camera, and then they run around demonizing the owner for flipping a dog on its side. I'll put a link in the description of a video that I just did on that.
It's all about how you approach a dog. Maybe letting it sniff you first to see if it's comfortable.
Why do I need to let a dog sniff me first? A dog that eats its own turds, a dog that eats other dogs' turds, a dog that licks the turd particles from its own butthole. Why do I need to let that dog's mouth touch me before I decide whether or not I like the dog? If I don't want to contact the dog, that's my own personal choice. That's my own body autonomy. Why do they force this dog contact on other people? And why does this have to be part of it? This guy in this video, they're just using this guy to promote more dog propaganda.
They need to be cautious. They have to respect the animal.
Oh, you got to be cautious and respect the animal. So somebody that comes into your shop to buy items from you needs to be cautious and respect the animal. That's a dog. It's not an animal. Any other animal in society is off in the woods doing animal stuff. These dogs are up in human environments biting people. So this is so ridiculous.
and and respect its boundaries.
Oh, wow. Respect the dog's boundaries. Dogs respect nothing. Dogs respect boundaries, probably the least. You drive your car on a freeway with license and insurance and registration. You go to a store to spend your hard earned money on stuff. And now you have to respect the dog's boundaries. The dog that has no job, the dog that has done, this dog right here has done no work to create any kind of decent environment. And you're supposed to respect that dog's boundaries, yet that dog will not respect your boundaries. In fact, the owner of that dog will force you to allow that dog into your boundaries. This is just like narcissists. Narcissists have no respect for your personal boundaries, and dog culture is narcissism, and this proves it once again. So let's see what else this study.
Or scream or run away. Just slowly back away from it so it doesn't see you as prey and chase after you.
Oh, so you're supposed to modify your behavior for the dog. Slowly back away so it doesn't see you as prey. You see, they admit the ridiculousness of this dog argument. They're telling you that the dog can see you as prey if you run away. You're supposed to slowly back away.
Reporting in Harupa Valley, I'm Nicole Comstock, KCAL News.
More people are getting bitten.
Wow. So there you go. This is a perfect example of the narcissism, the lack of respect for boundaries, and this is also an example of how dog propagandists use this fact, record number of people hospitalized because of dogs. They use that to promote dog culture, and they use that to belittle humans. This whole video is all about, oh my gosh, these dog bites are because humans don't respect boundaries. And they show some doofus with a 100-pound attack dog in his store. So, yeah, good job, California. Good job treating your citizens like crap while you continue to spoil these dogs more and more.